Yeah,
Yo, man, it's your main man here, Double H, half to that hope here for yet another daily, nightly little hangouts, football hot show that we're doing right now. So obviously for this show, we will be focusing on whether France can win the Euros, looking at the emergence of your boy Rashford and him being included in the England squad, as well as maybe touching upon the Copa America, which begins this Saturday, America against Colombiano. But before we obviously do that again, just to pretty much run through the main kinds of news that has happened. I think really today, really the main news that has happened is the Euro squads being announced, the Euro 2016 squads being announced for most of the teams out there. And I think the biggest news I believe is Marco Reus. He missed out. Marco Reus missed out for the Germany squad, and this perhaps, because I was speaking to some German guys about this, I think it's injury fear. Joachim Löw doesn't want to take the gamble and has decided to opt not to include Marco Reus in the Germany squad. In my view, I think that's a bad call. I believe that I think that's a bad call because I think that this is a guy who can still, first of all, even if you take him and he gets injured, that's the whole point of a squad. That's only one position. So if he doesn't make it, there are still other guys that can still take his position.
wait, who do they replace him with?
What is it?
Who do they replace him with?
I mean, they don't really replace him with anything. I mean, just that, like, I think guys like Leroy Sané and Weigl
Yeah.
were.
Well, I think it depends of how serious. I think they only know how serious it is. It's just these reports that are coming out so that he's somewhat injured, but
Oh, no, for me. I think it's not really that he's injured. I think it's a fear that he may not really be fit enough to roll, and because they don't think that he's going to be fit enough, that's why they're saying, you know what, okay, let's not really go and risk it. But in my view, I'm thinking that take him because even if he gets injured, fair enough, he gets injured, but you have a squad. He's just one player. And it's like this guy can offer you something really good. And the other guys that he's taking, these are young cats.
he's probably their best winger because I mean you look at the other wingers they have is Schürrle, Draxler who can also play on the wing. But I think he's their best winger. You
No,
know.
no, but I think the thing is that there's nobody really like him.
Yeah.
As in like he's very
Very direct. Yeah.
yeah. He's very direct, and I think he just offers something different as opposed to the other cats out there. Um, so that's right there. And I think the other thing that we have obviously is the England squad getting announced. Now, this wasn't really that big a deal because Drinkwater wasn't. Um,
I can't stop laughing every time. So.
did anybody in their right mind think Danny? I understand. He did well for Leicester.
I think it was a bit harsh, man.
Even sniff
I think Henderson should have been replaced.
Henderson.
Yeah, I think Drinkwater should have gone, and Henderson should have been left out, in my opinion.
Okay, so you think that what's those called that Drinkwater Drinkwater should have gone instead of Henderson?
Yeah, I think Drinkwater offers more than what Henderson does. You know,
I
because
mean,
Henderson technically Drinkwater is better.
I'm not the biggest fan of Henderson. Okay, I don't think the guy is really that great, but in my view, man, I'd still take Henderson over Drinkwater.
No, you wouldn't. Come on, Henderson.
Come on, no, Mohammed, Drinkwater.
Yeah, he set up some very nice.
Wait, a guy called Drinkwater is in your team. Come on, man, give me.
No, forget about the name. Forget about the name for a second.
No, I can't forget about the name. That's what it's called. Your face against Italy, huge match. Coming onto the pitch is Danny Drinkwater to try and defend against. You can't have that, man. Come on.
You're turning this into a joke now.
So, and I think look, there's and also we're looking at Spain. I'm just looking at this right now. Thank you very much, Gold.com. I'll use you for news, by the way. Isco and Saul left out of Spain's squad.
And Gabi.
And Gabi, hey.
And
Yeah,
Carvajal is
Bellerin is
injured.
in the squad though, so that's good.
And Carvajal is injured though too. So
You know,
Spain
to
won.
be honest, man,
Yeah.
because
One
looking at
from
this,
there, so
this means that what's it called? This means that Pedro made the squad. Pedro?
I mean, Pedro's a useful player.
Costa didn't make it. He should have stayed with Brazil. The freaking
Okay, so
traitor.
and what's it called? Lucas Vasquez?
Lucas Vasquez he's a good player.
He's alright
Lucas
player,
Vasquez
but
is a
come
good
on,
player.
man.
Lucas
Like,
Vasquez.
I
Like you always
He's an
want.
alright
You're really
player.
gonna tell me you're gonna give me Vasquez over Isco and Saul?
That's
Vasquez-
crazy. That's
He's a
crazy.
different player though. He wants him to stretch the game. Like he should have taken Isco
A guy
over.
can stretch anything, my
He
friend.
should have taken Isco over.
Saul should have gone.
Yeah, Saul, Isco, and Gabi should have replaced players like Cesc, Fabregas, and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Players
What?
like
I
that.
agree.
Oh,
Since
Fabregas.
Fabregas is in the squad, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. You see, that's just faith. You see, Del Boss, come on, you're gonna flop, man. That's
He
just
took,
faith.
he took Mark
He's
Bartra.
better than. Shut up.
Fabregas-
Bartra.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, he
he
needs
took Mark
defenders though. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but he could have taken like Exieto from Sociedad. He should have taken a lot of other young, better defenders. Like Bartra's garbage.
Yeah, he is.
Hey.
Yeah, I agree. But
Okay, that's all the news for now. Look, let's now go to our first piece of this show. So France, again, understand this is a friendly. They are building up to all these friendlies. They won in the last minute again through another amazing Payet free kick.
suspect goalkeeping though.
But Mohamed, your boy Giroud scored, so show some respect.
No one cares. Please,
Show
let's
some
move on.
respect. So my thing is that we want to discuss whether France can win the Euros. What are their chances? What are their strengths? What are their deficiencies? So I'll just kick things off right now by saying this.
I think they will do a semi-final.
No. Okay, wait. Let me just land first. I think that I'm seeing parallels with France '98 because in France '98, remember, Henri was a winger, and they had the great talent of Stéphane Guivache. I know nobody knows who he is. Neither do I. So a lot of the goals came from Laurent Blanc, Zidane. Thuram scored 2 Gs in a semi-final, which is crazy.
Yes.
So I think that when you're looking at France right now, yes, Giroud is half a brick. Yes, Gignac is overweight, but they have Pogba, they've got Martial, they've got Payet.
Did you see that
They're
Pogba
not.
pass?
These guys are not certified players though. Like, Martial is a good young player. He's gonna have a great future, but to tell him you'll go win your
Abdul,
Euros.
Martial is
Yeah, but now
this man, Martial is.
No, Martial is not.
The front
Like,
three
you don't
is
put the
Payet,
pressure on him
Gignac,
to win you a
and,
Euro.
No, Abdul, I'm not saying pressure, but all I'm saying is that I think Martial could be one of the players of the tournament. I may be wrong, I may be false. I'm putting it out there.
Also, their main defensive midfielder, Diarra, just got injured and
Yes.
replaced by Schneiderlin in the
Yes.
squad. So
Oh gosh,
they don't have a defensive midfielder anymore.
Why not
Like a true
Gunnaland?
defensive
Whatever his name
midfielder.
Conte is here.
So okay. So no, basically for me, I think that for France, man, the thing I worry about France is Evra is old. Koscielny is okay. Rami is garbage.
Yes.
So
And Debuchy is in the squad, I think.
No, it's Sanya, Evra.
Sanya, yeah, their back four is just really average. And their fullbacks are really bad going
Actually,
forward.
Sanya is not average. Come on.
No, but
Sanya,
going forward, he's nothing special.
best days are gone. It's not as good as it used to.
Yeah.
So basically, I think that for France, for me, I think that guys, man. I understand what you say about Giroud, but I think that if Deschamps plays to Giroud's strengths, that's all you need to do. Don't give him the ball to feet. Play to his strengths. Use him as a linkman play. And look, listen, that goal against Cameroon, that is Giroud all day. Pogba, amazing pass, targets man, give him good delivery and service. Giroud will hit it away for you.
I don't think so.
You're
I don't
not,
think so.
man,
Giroud
that's
won't do
not,
anything.
when it comes to the quarters.
let's not talk garbage,
For
man.
me, it's
Giroud is not going to win you a Euros.
Griezmann on the.
Wait. Let's get one at a time so we can hear what everyone is saying. So I'll go to Abdul, Eba, then Vamos. So Abdul, give me your
Yeah,
France.
I mean, Giroud, you can play to his strength. He'll score a goal or two. He'll maybe score a goal against a bad team. at the end of the day, you're not gonna win a Euros with Giroud. Like, yes, if you play to his
Clash.
strength, maybe he'll
No,
do
they
better.
can. They can.
But the bottom line is you're not gonna win a Euros with Giroud. Also, they're lacking a defensive midfielder. That's a huge deal. Like they don't have
But
a
every
defensive
team
midfielder.
is like defensive.
Hey,
Every team
Let me
like defensive.
wait. Let Abdul just land and then we can so we
Yeah.
can hear everybody.
They lack great fullbacks. They lack center backs. They just lack too much to win the Euros. Like also, I think like maybe if they had Ribery at his peak, then we can talk about them winning the Euros. But this team just lacks way too much. They also lack a controller in midfield. They don't have a guy that can control the tempo of a match
Yeah,
in
they need
midfield.
Rabiot, I think.
Well, Pogba.
Let's go to Abe. We'll go to Abe Ramos and then Stasi. Abe, give me your
Yeah.
France lowdown.
I would say this. I would say the semis, or probably the quarters, if they manage to escape that. But as for Giroud,
So why don't you feel they can make a final or even win it? What's holding them back?
I just think that this team itself and the coach, Deschamps, I just don't see any logic that there's a chance that
Semi-final at
that
least
team.
for me. Semi-final at least against Germany.
So Vamos, obviously I can tell that obviously you're from the land of Frances, man. So
Mhm.
give me your thoughts. I mean, do you feel that your boys El France, do you think that they can bring someone? What do you think they need to do to win it on their home turf?
What?
What do you think France needs to do to win this Euros? I mean, are you confident that they can win the Euros with the players that they have?
Yes, I think they can, but the main thing is that I think every team have lacked defensively. Every team, there is no one team with a solid defensive lead back. I mean, Germany against a team, I think it was Slovakia. I think they lost 3-1. Uh, England have lacked defensively. Spain, I think they did okay. But you know, Spain are in the other side of the draw with England.
Oh yeah, true.
You know, the
Yeah.
semi-final. Logically, the semi-final will be France versus Germany and England versus Spain, or Portugal versus Spain. So Spain for sure will be in final, I think. Logically, Spain is in the final against, whereas France or Germany. But I think Germany is still the better team. So I see Germany-Spain for me.
Let's bring in Stars into this one. So Stars, give me your thoughts on France's chances.
Oh well, they're still very young, and it doesn't seem very well constructed, the team. So I
Yes.
don't think they'll go very far.
Can I talk?
Yeah, Germany,
Okay, yes,
Spain.
talk, man, my friend. Okay, give me all your thoughts on France, man. Jeez.
Go ahead, money.
Yeah, I think they're definitely among the top four teams. Like, who else is better? Maybe you could say England, Germany, Spain. That's it. I don't see any other team that's better than France. So by default, they should make it at least semis. By default, at least, because they have. Okay,
Yeah.
you can say their team is not kind of put together, but they're still a good team, even if they don't have like the best individual defense players. They still have a good team. They usually do well in some tournaments, but I think they can do it.
Usually,
Okay, no, okay. Basically, for me, I think like looking at what all of you guys. For me, I just feel that when you go into these tournaments, man, that's why it's very hard to predict what can happen. Because remember, nobody, and I don't want anybody to talk any crap right now. Nobody, and I mean nobody, thought Spain would even reach the final in Euro 2012. Nobody did. And those guys, not only reached the
No.
final, they
Why
balled
though?
and they
Barca won the treble in 2011.
Well,
Why
there was
wouldn't-
nothing crazy about Spain making another
Yeah.
final. I mean, they were going in as favorites again.
no, but come on, nobody thought they would win it, and they weren't really favored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were the favorites.
They were.
No, look,
They were up there.
because for me, I don't want people to change their tune. I remember, obviously, they were favorites by default based on them being the World Cup winners, but everybody was looking at Germany. Everybody
Yeah,
was
they
looking
were
at Germany,
top
and
two
guys were also looking
favorites,
at
yeah.
Portugal because of what Cristiano did against Sweden and all that stuff. So guys were looking at Portugal, they were looking at Germany mainly for these guys to really go out and do some stuff. But People thought that
Germany
Spain
made.
would get to the semis, but nobody thought Spain would win the damn thing and win 3 trophies in a row. Nobody thought that. Come on. So I think that the same thing with France is that when you get into this tournament and they have the crowd behind you, and look at the kind of players that France have, because again, these friendlies, they don't mean anything. It's all about once that tournament starts and how do you get going. Because again, for me, I thought France had a really good World Cup. They just came across the winners. They just came across the best team at the World Cup, who you're not going to beat the best team at the World Cup. But I thought they had a very good World Cup. So, yes, they don't have Benzema, but if they can then carry what they did at that World Cup into this team, and they didn't have they didn't have so they didn't have Payet there, they didn't have Kante there, so they didn't have Martial at that World Cup, and they looked very good.
And
So,
Martial is on the bench. He's not in the starting 11.
but no, for me, I think Martial has to start because I think Martial
He will never start.
he is the key.
Deschamps in his mind for sure. It's Payet, Giroud, and Griezmann. That is its front three. That's for sure. Not change. This is the main front three for France.
Well, then you have to tell your man Didier that's a mal,
That
man.
means you're putting too
For me,
much.
Martial would be good in the place of Giroud. Payet, Martial, Griezmann. I think it's a good front three for me, but Deschamps prefers Giroud.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like basically, I understand where Deschamps is coming from with Giroud because tactically, he works. I.e., you want your target man, and you build it. So basically, so that means you have a threat in the 18-yard box, and you have your smaller, skillful players. So I get that. But for me, the Martial thing, man, you have to look at what this guy has done this season. I understand Griezmann has been big time. Payet has played amazing for France. I mean, I'm not going to decide
Payet
that.
for sure is in the starting 11. That's for sure. For sure, Payet, Griezmann is in the starting 11. That's for sure.
No, but look, to be honest, I mean, I think whoever plays France should easily navigate that group. I mean, there's no
group
threat.
is very easy. The group is easy.
Guys, I'm telling you,
in an easy team. On the quarterfinal, logically, it's Wales with Gareth Bale. So Gareth Bale, I'm saying.
They're gonna top the group, but don't be surprised if they're probably gonna top the group, but don't be surprised if it's really underwhelming. Like I'm telling you, this team is gonna be very underwhelming at the Euros.
Abdul, who do you think is gonna win then?
I don't know who's gonna win, but I just
For
know
me,
that
Germany,
France are not.
man. For me,
I think Germany are obviously the favorites.
Germany.
No, look for me.
It's an underdog, man. It's an underdog.
It's gonna be.
I don't think Germany are the favorites. No, I don't think Germany are the favorites.
No, they're by far the favorites. Who's close to them? I mean, so many teams are missing so many players.
I think people keep missing this. Bart Simpson and Klose were extremely important to Germany. People keep on denying how crucial these guys were to.
They got Gomez back. And he's been in decent form this
Mario
season.
Gomez has not played since freaking what's it called? He's not played since the freaking.
No, he's top scorer in the Turkish league this season.
Turkish the
Yeah, Klose wasn't even like when Klose played really good at the World Cup. He wasn't even a consistent starter at that.
But Klose has always been.
Abdul, you have to make a decision. Who's gonna win?
I seriously don't.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I
had my money on.
It's open. For me, it's very open. There is
I had my money on Italy until Verratti and Marquisio got injured.
No, man, that's no.
Italy cannot win. Italy cannot win. For me,
okay, look, man. Let's quickly. Okay, wait. Let me get your guys' thoughts on this now. So Rashford is going to be one of the youngest players at the Euros, and England has decided to go with picking him, and I think that's a good deal. Now, should Rashford be? Because for me, this was something I put out this tweet, and people. Well, I said this in my videos, and people saw that I was being a bit rude and everything. I said that Rashford, similar to the mergers of Michael Owen and Rooney. Owen, I'm sorry, after all that hype, he didn't really have much of a career after that. Rooney, let me finish. After Rooney came in 04, had all that hype, has not had much of a career. So based on the kind of hype that England gave these two players, they didn't really end up being world-class players on a consistent level.
You didn't say that in the video.
I don't think so. Rooney was world class for like since 2004 to like 2011. Owen won a
Yeah,
Ballon d'Or and
2010.
went to Real Madrid. He was one of the best strikers in the 1998 World Cup, if not probably the best player. They have good career. A lot of
No,
people don't win the Ballon d'Or as well. He was at that time even is exceptional. So both of them didn't have it. I wouldn't say a bad. They had pretty good careers.
Okay, that's it. So basically, no, my thing with Rashford is that we're talking about what kind of impacts can he make for the Euros, and could he possibly be a an X factor for England, possibly going pretty far in this tournament?
But for me, they will go
I
in
mean,
the
if he does
semi-final
play,
because
he plays on. He plays wide.
let me explain. It's if you look at the draw, England for me will be ahead of the group because it's easy group. Then the last 16, it's easy.
Look, man, they're not easy groups, man. They're not easy. I mean, England should easily navigate that group, but isn't this the same England who came bottom with flipping Costa Rica
because
and so forth?
To be fair, England didn't lose any qualification game.
So
They always do that. They always do that.
if
Going into the
England
World
finish
Cup,
ahead of the group, they will be in the semi-final because
going into the World.
they will be
man,
Portugal
I
in
don't know about
the
semi, man.
quarterfinal.
That's going to be far. Okay, look. Okay, let's get guys thoughts on this. So I'm going to go to Abe and then I'm going to go to Abdul and then Vamos. So Abe, Rashford, what kind of impact do you think Rashford can make on England? Do you think he can take them all the way to the final?
Of course not. Harry Kane's gonna do that job.
Oh, that's just been bad. That's just been bloody bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, what kind of impact do you think Rashford can make them?
If he does play,
19th minute goal.
like I think probably on the left hand side because I think Sterling will probably play right.
Oh, what's Sterling?
Sterling
What?
is overrated.
Yeah.
For me.
Oh,
Listen,
give me a
Rashford
break.
is not
Overrated
playing.
Sterling.
Rashford is not
Yeah.
gonna play. He's the fourth striker. He's not playing. Rooney is starting, whether you like it or not.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
So
starting, but
Rashford is
not
the
up
fourth
front.
striker.
Wait, but Rooney doesn't play as a striker, man. He plays as an attacking midfielder.
I know, but
man.
Rooney's starting, so that means they'll play with one striker. So that's probably Harry Kane. And Sturridge is there, Vardy's there. Do you think Rashford's gonna play? I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe he will play. I think.
If they go with a diamond, maybe.
No. Hodgson would be a flipping moron if Rashford doesn't play somehow.
Yeah.
Because I think,
No, he
look,
will. He will try to.
yeah, no, the whole point of taking him is that, like, and also remember as well, man, because he's taking four strikers, you can put Sturridge as a winger, you can put Vardy as a
Do you
winger, so
think it's not
you can be
the
very
idea is-
experimental.
The idea is that they're taking Rashford just in case Sturridge gets injured. He's not really going there just as like a position.
Well,
He's
that's-
going there because if
That's
Sturridge gets
I mean,
injured.
that's being
Guys,
stupid from
I have a
very
question.
stupid.
Do you think
No,
if
that'd be very
Griezmann
stupid.
won the Euros with the final of the Champions League, he can be in the last three for the Ballon d'Or? In your opinion?
Who? Rashford.
In the last three, in the finalist?
To
Wait,
be
what?
honest,
In the Euros,
Who?
because in the Champions League final.
Rashford or Griezmann?
Rashford, he do nothing in the European stage.
no,
Yes.
I think no. Look,
Griezmann.
in my views, look, because remember, guys, I think that, as I've always said, the Ballon d'Or is a fake award. It's crap. Because
Yes.
remember
Yes, that's
when
true.
Cristiano scored that hat trick against Sweden, and he bricked it up at the Euro 2012 when he missed that counter attack against Spain, but he then ended up winning the Ballon d'Or. I think, in my view, that Euros should be important. So if anybody who plays really well at the Euros, they should really have a strong case in the Ballon d'Or. Because look, I don't care, but I'm just talking hypothetically here. Hence why I think that Bale is in a very strong position because Bale
Yes.
has the hardest task because he's got Wales.
Please,
If Bale
yes.
takes Wales to a semis, which I don't think he will, because it's too hard. You've got flipping Ramsey and that's it. So if he takes them to the semis, my God, give him the damn Ballon d'Or.
It's gonna be
Martial.
Messi.
That's possible.
It's gonna be Messi, Suarez, and Cristiano. It's already written. There's no
Yes.
point. Even if you do how well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably.
No. Look, I mean, like they can do whatever they want, man. But I think, look, I've said this, man. England, on paper, I think they've got the best attack because they've got four strikers who have all had a very good season for their clubs. They have the best attack. They have a crap defense.
England is a little bit like Belgium, underdog, but
Belgium.
Yeah, I think England should have left out Ross Barkley and Rashford. Should have gone with Townsend. 'Cause they don't have any wing. They don't have enough wingers, you know.
I'm not sure about
Yeah.
that.
Play two strikers. Who cares about the wingers? Come on.
Rashford's not
And
gonna
also
play.
you can always be experimental and put storage of Vardy as attacking wingers and so forth. So,
Yeah.
even
Sterling is
Vardy's
terrible.
a sprint merchant. He doesn't play a winger. He's not a winger. He plays one style. He runs for the ball ahead. You kick it
Getting
ahead of him
behind.
and he runs for it. That's all he does.
look. I mean, basically, for me, I think that look when people keep talking to me about this whole thing of winners for the Euros. I mean, I've been saying this for months. This is going to be one of the most open
Yes,
Euros ever.
yes. Because
Yeah,
every
man.
team have lacked defensively for me. Every
Anybody
team,
can win. I told you, anybody can win it. Anybody can really win it. But let me tell you this right now, man.
6 team can win it.
No, but let me tell you this right now. I mean, the thing about Belgium is, and I said this before, Belgium lost to Argentina at the World Cup. It's a South American team. I think that Belgium, if they don't have any injuries, and the key thing, if De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, these boys are all fit, they've also got Witzel in there.
But it's quarterfinal against Germany, Belgium. If they finish ahead of the group, it's quarterfinal against Germany. And
If they
then
finish
have
first,
to play France in semi-final.
Oh, okay, so if Belgium finish top and Germany finish top, they face in the quarterfinals.
Germany. If both teams finish ahead of the group, it's a meet Belgium, Germany quarterfinal.
Damn.
Well, look, I think for me,
well, I mean, if you're gonna win it, you're gonna have to beat a big team
Yeah, you
along
have
the
to,
way.
man.
So,
Yes,
so it
but
could be the
they
moment.
can
Might
beat
be the
Germany.
moment.
Germany have
Might be the moment.
It could be the
Belgium,
moment. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a tough thingy, but I'm not going to come out and say, oh no, Belgium have no chance against Germany. Hell no. Belgium have a good chance against Germany. They can beat
The problem is their coach, man.
anybody. That's why I think this Euros, the only issue I have with this Euros is Platini. Why the hell is it 24 teams? No offense to Albania, no offense to Slovakia, no offense to or Hungary. There are too many teams in this damn thing. Okay, keep it at 16.
More games.
4 groups. Okay, but all I'm saying is that guys, Italy, Germany, Belgium, even England, Germany, these guys can beat each other. They can all beat each other. There's not one fully strong powerhouse out there. There just isn't, which means that it's anybody's, man. It's anybody's. You know, and even you're looking at France, yes, they may be host, man, but France against Germany or Italy or thingy, that's a 50-50 game. That's
What?
it.
No, France against Germany. Germany are the clear favorites.
Yeah.
Like this French team is so overrated, man. I seriously don't understand what you guys.
Look,
Yeah,
Abdul,
they're not a bad
I
team.
can see. I can
No,
see
they're
Morocco
not
beating
overrated.
France.
Of course, they're not a bad team.
Wait. Let me explain to you. I've already talked about Klose and Lam. Gundogan is injured. Marco Ruiz
It
is
doesn't matter. That's the most useless injury ever. They have Cruz. They have so many midfielders that can fill in for Gundogan. He doesn't even start for them. They won the World Cup without him.
Ozil.
Well, they have Ozil. They have Cruz. They have so many midfielders. They have Wiggle.
Who's in their
They
defense?
He said, okay.
Yeah.
You said
Boateng and
Ozil
Hummels.
and Cruz. Who else? Marigota has hardly played this season.
They have so many midfielders. Like that's where they're set. That's where they literally need no one.
Chorleux is used
That's the
as
strongest.
They
as
won
a
the World
forward.
Cup without Gundogan. Gundogan wasn't even in the squad.
I would even say
Lam
France.
was-
France
Lam
has a
also
better
was
squad
very
than Germany.
important as
France has a
to
better
them
squad
winning.
than Germany.
How do France have a
What?
better squad
France
than
better
Germany?
than
No,
Yo, my name, man.
no. Germany
What?
have the better midfield of the tournament.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll say.
come on, man.
Mario Gomez is gonna score
you
goals
have
though.
Kante, you have
Offensively,
Pogba, you have Martial.
Kante is nothing.
Griezmann.
What are you?
Yeah,
France's
no.
midfield is alright, man.
They have Muller, Cruz, Boateng, Hummels,
but
God,
defensively it's like
Khedira,
defensively Germany have like
Draxler
I
had a
think.
great
Castro.
season.
Castro.
No, but
Wiggle,
Castro is
Kimmich.
That shows it.
Isn't he? Oh, okay. I thought he was.
But every team is too like defensively for me. Every
I
team.
think
There's no one.
Look. Okay, Germany against France. Germany, I would say, are slight favorites. They're not overwhelming favorites. And I'm saying to you now, there is not a clear favorite at this tournament. And I'm telling you right now, Joachim Löw, I think, is going to try and play the false nine. Remember when he played the false nine? Algeria almost beat that ass. Ojero almost beat that ass at the World Cup. I
Wait.
think Love is going to go because my German guys I'm speaking to, they're not that confident. Some German guys said they're not really that
The
confident.
only thing about Germany
Like,
is
Love is
that
going to play some weird ass tactic with these boys.
the only thing about
They won
Germany
the
is
World
that
Cup with a false nine. didn't they?
Royce didn't make the squad because he's injured. That's an important loss.
And I mean, that's that. Another one.
I mean, they won the World Cup without him, but he was needed this time. Like this was his time to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, look, man. I mean, that's my thing, really. I think. Okay. So to end on it, man. As of right now, before the tournament starts, how far do you think France can go? I think France.
Semi-final at least.
Semis, like
Final at least.
the easiest
That's
money
for
ever
sure.
is betting on France losing in the semis. It's
The
literally
draw,
what's
the
gonna
draw
happen.
is very easy
Yeah.
for France until the semi-final. Hein. For me, it's very easy the draw until the semi-final. Quarter-final, Gareth Bale.
Because it will be. Look, man. It'll be very painful for France to lose in the final, man. You don't want to lose in the final. Because so. But I have a very sneaky feeling that they may lose like on penalties in a final, man. I've got a sneaky feeling. But I'm still gonna stick by France semi.
Yes,
France,
I agree. Hein.
France,
Yeah,
like they will lose in a semi by
against Germany.
penalties, but look, man, all I'm saying is this, man. I think that for France, man, don't sleep on Giroud, Gignac. I don't know about him. Martial is the key, guys. I'm out. Peace out. I'll see you all
He's
tomorrow.
on the bench, Martial. Hein.
Tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Peace.